All right, so let's go for a walk together. I'm going to move myself up out of the top right and pay attention, have a listen.
Sometimes it's the simplest ideas that make the biggest difference. A connection to nature, a quiet faith in the greater good, a home grounded in simplicity. It's the quintessential Italian belief that health, happiness, and food naturally intertwine. The belief that these ingredients should be blended with love and care. Now combine this with something just as essential, a belief that every person, regardless of background, deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, and deserves the chance to live up to their fullest potential. Now take this worldview and marry it with a truly unique idea at the right time. Well, that'll make people stop and pay attention. A truly unique idea has the power to change everything. It stands apart. It challenges the ordinary. And in its simplicity, it can move the world forward. That simple formula: love, health, respect, and a singular, simple, extraordinary idea has the power to change lives in our community, in our country, and around the world. Life is short. Timing is everything. And this fall, everything begins.
You know, the guy you just heard talking there is Gordon Angelo Morton, right there. You might know his brother Joe. What a concept. Timing is right. They mean it. Timing is right for you guys. Brand spanking new to be able to see what we have here. And love, respect, and a very, very simple, so simple, unique idea. So these are the people behind what you just saw. Oliabo is the company. Gordon and Joe, they built a billion dollar company. They were actually competition to me back in the early 2000s. Their company from 2002 to 2017, they crushed it. Curtis Fulmer right in the middle. It's important to know who's steering the ship, because we're going to become and ride this ship to your success. Curtis Fulmer, President, CIO, Mr. Affiliate Marketing. This guy's the dominant affiliate marketer and a very competitive software engineer fella. I forgot to mention to you, you know what Gordon's been doing since that $1 billion success? You know how it all began with him, actually? Well, we'll cover that in a second. He owns and builds a beautiful, incredible, innovative media company. What's that mean for you? That means all the tools, just like what you just saw, that clip that he made. Yes, that's Gordon that was narrating that clip. So you're going to see more of that. I'm going to give you all a quick quiz here. Ashley over here, Ashley Brown, Vice President of Skincare and QC. I asked Gordon when we were on a call, like, what's your 18-year-old daughter doing with the Vice President of the company? And they're all laughing at me. Ashley, the key ingredient in what our product is, Ashley's been using that for quite some time with a line that she uses in facial care. So if you guessed her age, 18-year-old daughter of Gordon? No. Her name's Ashley Brown, and she's 40. There you go, gals, 40. That's what you got, and that's what's coming up to you. Where it all began, Treviso, Italy. This is where Joe and Gordon, their mom, this is their mom there, they're very family, and we're treated as family in this company. She's from. She's an Italian immigrant to Canada. You know, these two boys with their dad was one of the first Canadians to ever build, own network marketing company. So as little kids, these boys, that's what they did. They grew up with network marketing. They rode their skateboards. They tell stories of delivering product. And they watched their mom with one specific thing every day that she sourced. The most purest form of. And in this region, it's one of those blue regions in Italy, you know, the blue regions where people live way past 100. So this is where the whole idea originated a handful of years back, with Gordon thinking and putting this thing together. Here's Gordon and his family in Italy. You see, each summer holidays in Canada, the boys, Gordon and Joe as little boys, they stayed with their grandparents in Italy for a month to 2 months. Now Gordon does the same with his family in Italy all the time, and that's where this whole thing comes out of. And the hardest thing to see is what's right in front of your eyes. What is that? Is that neon paint? No, that is Evo. It is high phenolic extra virgin olive oil. Right once it's pressed, instantly out of the best grapes. And you're going to say to me, we'll go past that. You're going to say to me, I guess I left that slide in. We all make mistakes, huh? The olive, one of the history's most important botanicals. Powerful. Modern science continues to affirm this. Mao, you kidding me? This is about olive oil. This is more than olive oil, folks. This is a way more than olive oil. But this has been right in front of us for forever. You know, I first learned about olive when I was 5 years of age. That's when I got a King James Bible and I started reading it. And right there in the first book, Genesis, olive, 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 over and over and again. It goes all the way through. Jesus. It's been before our eyes for forever. Most people, what have they done? They put it in a martini, or they put it on sandwiches, or they put it in their Greek salads, huh? Or they cook with it. But olive oil has been, what's the word? I can't say that B word, but, you know, it's been corrupted. Now, everything you're seeing here, this is part of what we've got. I want you to think forward that this business, you're going to have tools like this. Now, that's crazy artwork, isn't it? This is Gordon. This is innovativeness. This is a time period in the 50s. I was born in the 50s. Man, life was incredible. Some you guys here, a lot of you are younger. Man, life was fabulous. A lot of you people are older because you're going to love our product, what it does for you. But notice it's modern. See, they've got their iPhones and their smartphones. But life was great. Everybody was having... I want you to picture this. That's what life's going to be. I've got a vehicle here for you. I've done a lot in my lifetime. I've had some fabulous success. This is the biggest you will ever see, the longest, the safest, the most secure that you're ever going to have. Oliabo. And all of these scenes, this is what Oliabo will bring to you. The vitality in life, but also the success and not having to worry about it. You just make any choice you want without thinking about, can I, should I, will I, do I have enough? So let's get into it. Remember I said there was... I was going to say that bad B word about what's going on. Olive oil. We all use olive oil, but it's not really olive oil. I'm not going to get packed in Italy, but then have a look down here. Produced in Italy and Tunisia. Tunisia is not in Italy. And this is, one of the best that you can get. It's the case with everything. It's just a mixture, but there's a key. And the branding that this company is about is Oliabo, the olive standard. So let's get into the olive oil and the olive standard. Way back. Remember I talked about this in biblical times. One of the most important botanicals. And it symbolizes peace and prosperity. Remember the ark? What did the dove come back with? Olive branch. God's telling us something there here, folks. So we're going to get into a little bit of science. Not too much, but the proof's in the pudding when you use it. But there's been a gap, a huge awareness gap. From the beginning here, when it was pure olive oil. Olive oils and olive oil. Olives and olive oil is part of Mediterranean diet, and it's based on you being healthy. But now we have empirical evidence that high-quality olive tree-derived products contain powerful phytonutrients that offer superior nutritional support. So not too much science, but we're going to tell you a bit of a story about it. In the Mediterranean, the secret with those blue zones, secret to their fun, their life, and what they have, the average Italian consumes 14 liters of high-quality Evo, pure olive oil. Greeks, 20. Now, we live in Canada and Australia and North America. See, the average American consumes 1 liter of crappy olive oil. How are you going to get us to drink 14 liters of this? Are we buying barrels of it? Nope. We have the solution for you. So, the high phenolic, you're going to learn these words, and we're going to stop the screen every so often. I'm going to give you a challenge. Go to AI, ChatGPT, Gronk, Deep Dive, whatever you use, and put in some stuff. But there's so many things that have come out about it to support. We're going to go through some of it. But here, I'll tell you what. Once you take it, then you'll realize what I'm talking about. So pause the screen, read what I'm just about to show you here. But phytonutrients are polyphenols. This is the key to all of it. We've never noticed that inside the olive and inside the olive tree itself, but the olive has got to be pressed when it's very still green, and it's got to be done within a matter of hours, right? So, what happens with these phytonutrients and the polyphenols? The key ingredient is oleocanthal. Oleocanthal think of the best ibuprofen you could probably have. Now, that's not natural, but you know how much relief it gives you? Well, that's the core. This is nature's answer to that, but much more powerful. So, oleocanthal, verbascicide, and oleopropine. So, what do these things do? Pause the clip. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be a doctor. You know I'm not. I'm a businessman. I build teams, but I find great products. Everybody wants a shortcut to vibrant health. Everybody wants a shortcut to more money. So we got it here for you. But pause the screen and read what we have. The key is in the ingredient, and we created our own trademarked proprietary blend, Olivectum. What have they done? They've got the pulp extract and the spectrum of phytonutrients out of the olive on the left there, the verbascicides, and then they've taken out of the leaf extract a spectrum of phytonutrients high in oleopropine. So this is what you got, Olivectum, and the product, the core key product that we lead is Prima. And Prima comes in a little pillow pack. See there? Now this is, how many people are old enough to remember the olive oil tins? I do. I was born in the 50s. The olive oil tins. Well, that's it. There's a 30-day supply. It's an individually sealed pack. And it's full of the most highly concentrated to deliver to you the health benefits of olives and extra virgin olive oil paired with the phytonutrients for daily wellness. So we'll break this down. We'll be doing calls to show you the science behind all of this. This is just an introductory. So here's your olive oil. Isn't this great? Remember, branding, this is part of it. That olive oil tin has 30 of these packs. 30 of these little pillows. Oliabo, the olive standard, you flip it over. So, high phenolic, extra virgin olive oil. High in oleocanthal and other polyprophines infused with rosemary. In those 2 capsules. Take 2 capsules a day. Olivectum. That's the proprietary blend of the olive leaf extract and the olive fruit extract. In a green capsule. And in the red capsule, Rosa. Proprietary blend of grapeseed extract and lycopene. Now go look up what these things do for you. I don't want to bore you. I can tell you what it does for you. Just take a look. Just take a look. So, 4 capsules a day in a pack. Our core lead product for you to be more vibrant. And you know, Ashley usually talks about this part. But daily, delivering your antioxidants every day, fueling your body with the plants and the polypropylene and daily energy and balance. And within a week to 2 weeks, you start noticing, very noticeable, your focus, your mental capability, your defense system, your skin. Remember what we were talking about with Ashley? 40-year-old looks like 18. That fools everybody. 4 to 8 weeks, now you really start to see a complete change in you. And then I've not been on it 4 to 8 weeks, so I can't tell you. And then the sustained health. Just pause the screen. That's key to what's going on. It's just really pure and simple. It's great skincare. Now, are we taking a capsule now and rubbing it on our skin? No, I'm about to introduce something else to you. Antimicrobial. It's natural. Hypoallergenic. It's very gentle on your skin types. It reduces your inflammation, antioxidant protection, and skin barrier repair. What are we talking about? 2 products here. Flex. You know, remember we liked that lifestyle pictures before, and some of you guys are little aches and pains. I play pickleball Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 hours straight, no breaks, 3 hours each day. I just moved here. I'm renovating, building, laying concrete, digging trees every single day. Flex. This is a transdermal ointment. You take it, you put a couple drops in the palm, have a look up on the left, and you rub it around with your fingers, and you warm it up. And then you put it on your aches and ailments, your pains, your injuries, whatever it is. It is high phenolic, extra virgin olive oil with olivectum and mangosteen, pericarp, and squalene. So I'm going to put up a slide for you. Or you just go look these up. Look up, stop it, copy them down, go to ChatGPT, DeepSeek, whatever one you like to use. Now, it acts on the pathways that exactly the same as ibuprofen works. Try it. The testimonies that are coming back from this, of people that have had the opportunity, is just incredible. instant relief. Think about that. Now, it's not a claim, a medical claim, just reporting what's been going on. So imagine when people buy a product, use it, and like, really? They tell people. They share. That's the key to this. Taking a pill. Notice it that day. Wow, cannot believe what energy I got. Cannot believe how good I feel. Cannot believe my flexibility. Or you gals, you want to look like Ashley, right? Or you want to get back there. I remember a couple companies years back, and they had a serum. They blew the doors off the industry worldwide. So we got it better than anything else. Visolux, anti-aging serum. This is the key to Ashley's great looks there. Could be for you. I'm vain. I'm pushing 70 here. You know me, I'm one of the vainest guys there is. So, same thing. Infused with extra virgin olive oil, mangosteen pericarp, and seed oils. A mangosteen seed. I've always remember talking to Dr. Earl Mindell back in the day. Well, just gave up, one of the old companies I was in. I used to say to him, we're using a specific fruit, berry. The Morton boys, they built their business on mangosteen. That was right. You figure it out, Zango. That monster. That's why I'm here. I watched them. I knew them. And now I'm with them. So, I say to Earl, if you could, the seed holds everything. It holds the whole future growth, from a walnut to a walnut tree. So there's got to be stored energy in there, if you understand how things work. There's got to be all the ingredients in there. Super concentrate. That's what we're talking about here. So you just got 3 key products, right? Prima, our core product, Lux, the flexibility and joint pain product, and Visolux, the anti-aging serum. And to come, Trevisio. 3 separate for all you gals and you vain guys like me. That's to come. And every single one of them, they undergo multiple rigorous inspection before earning the Minerva seal of authenticity. Minerva is go look her up, very famous figure in the Mediterranean, in Greek and early times. So each one of our products has this seal to know you are getting the best sourced from Italy key products to change your health. Oliabo, the olive standard. That's what this is about. Now go figure. It's been in front of us all this time and nobody figured it out. But these boys have. And this will change your life. Why? Because it actually works. I mean, it really, really works right away. And when that happens, people love it. Vita Bella. This is where Italian purity meets American purpose. And when you think about purpose, what is our purpose? Our why? Change our lives. Feel healthy. Also, to get out of those pickles we're in, the financial pickles. To be able to solve those problems and experience. I've been experiencing life fabulously for, I don't know where we are, 3 decades now when I started in this profession. Lived all over the world, currently living on an island. Just got a brand new home. Beach park. At a beach park. With the pool, the beach right there. You can have that too. And how you're going to get it? You need some core key ingredients. You need men that understand it. Remember that clip we just showed you at the start? You need people and women in that corporate team that understand what this is all about, have done it before, and know how to drive it again. You need the support of all the media, because we're in a media world. We got that with Gordon and his media company. And you need a product that drives it, a product that works right away, a product that's so unique that nobody else has. But it's so out there that everybody will understand it. And then the key ingredient for all of that to synergize and come together and get you excited, but not the most important, but for some of us, that would be a pay plan. I'm not going to do the pay plan tonight, but a pay plan for you. So we're pressing a whole new standard, pressing wellness with Oliabo, and that fourth ingredient, what drives it, is earning your way to that lifestyle you want. So look in the link below of this clip. You'll have it in the description, and you can go watch this, Premio Pay, and you'll see how it's all driven together. Now, I want you to take this and go and share it with every single person you can. Share it with it because you're the very first people in the world to see what's going on. Just yesterday was the first day they were allowed to talk about this publicly. That's important. Remember, on the clip, they talked about that. Being at the right place at the right time. Having the right motivation behind it. Of love. Of having something that's unique. having something that's going to have endurance. You know, I talked to the boys the other night about these paintings. What we're just sharing with you, these are 2 paintings from Dominican Republic I did 20 odd years ago. The one over here behind me, that's my daughter. And she did that a year and a half ago. And she did that just from talking. When you have a painting, there's a canvas. But the first thing you got to do is you have to stretch that canvas and put it on a frame properly. And that's very key, because that's what's going to hold it all together. These are oil with oxides and crushed rock. This is acrylic over there. So that's the key with us. The whole idea, the uniqueness from Joe and Gordon Morton to begin this. Then what? You got to have the picture that you're going to put out there, and that's the paint that's going to go on it. And the paint would be our ingredient, right? High phenolic extra virgin olive oil, like you've never seen before, in a capsule. That's how you deliver 14 to 20 liters a day in a capsule. Highly concentrated. Then you start to paint with a brush. That's your reason. So you start to put up there what you want. That's the reason you want this. You want this for your better health. You want this for your aches and pains. You want this to get younger. You want this for just your vibrant, to notice this huge change in your well-being. That could be the reason. But also the reason could be you want to make some money, right? We all like to make money. I'm not saying money's your God, but I'm telling you what, if you open that pathway up and it starts coming and you get a taste, it's a fabulous life to be able to make all the choices. And as that comes and you build it, and we help you build this thing with the people that you know and you have, Ray Heron, my sponsor, master distributor in this company, you end up with that, and you can look at that and you have pleasure at it. I've had pleasure with these 2 for 20 odd years. I have more pleasure with my daughter's one of the wave. She's in the tube. That's just for me telling the surfing stories. Her and her older sister talking about, because Brooke grew up in Thailand, Phuket, surfing with me every day. And you get enjoyment out of that. So don't miss this opportunity. You'll get great enjoyment for the rest of your life from your health and from your wealth. Surfing Life with Malcolm. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel and stay updated on this playlist, and we'll help you with more and more tools, and share this with everyone you know. Oliabo.